Oh, these are nice, very nice playmats, both of them. So Auden does one of the color tests for the n00bcon 2017 old school playmat, which has been like the only playmat that we have made for n00bcon, and we made like 5 color test prints, and Auden has one of them. Lot of pins. Has been around the block a few times. And then we have the Hanseatic guys, which is Albert from Germany. I'm not sure what he's playing. I hope that Gordon maybe can help me set that up, so we can see what it is. Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna set the names.
Yes.
And
So
we are
you want to tell me how do we set the
yeah, so first we set the score.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the one thing I did not show. So I need the name or I need the IDs of these people, and Auden is 16 and Albert is 4.
16.
So what I do then is I know that's Auden.
Yeah.
So player 1, I'll just play here. I'll put 16.
Thank you, sir.
And then I know player 2 is Albert.
Nothing spectacular.
That's number 4.
It's all running smooth and safe.
And then fuck the deck players is his deck name. And hopefully deck pictures will work. Auden's and Albert's. So this is fuck the deck players while they are shuffling up.
Okay, so Auden's we've seen before.
Yeah. Which is like just good cards and dragons.
Yeah, like the Dragon Whelps are. I think it's an interesting. It's a bold choice. Do you think it pay off?
Yeah.
Because they die to lightning bolt. It's a 4-drop that dies to lightning bolt, and that's the bold part of the choice. But it's kind of like the Juggernauts or whatever. You know, you often don't see 4-drops that dies to the bolt.
No.
But if they don't kill it, it will be a very good card. And I think that's also to be an underplayed. I think we're going for
I actually
underplayed.
think so. Like the bolt thing is of course real, but it's so good if it survives.
Yeah. So they haven't started yet, so we can just check a bit more.
So this button here,
yeah.
Then you can like see without changing. That's
cool.
Smart little button. But yeah, so burn.
Burn.
It's
volts.
Creatureless.
It's 12 volts and Outdoor Graves. Whoa!
And Compass and Black Wise. Oh.
So this
is a pretty cool deck. Would you call this a distress archetype?
No, it's. I don't know what I'm calling this. It's not distress archetype because it doesn't have like land destruction and it only has 4 enchantments. Distress.
No, that's true.
It needs. You should have at least 8 enchantments, I think, to qualify as a distress deck.
Okay. You need the cursed or what?
Yeah, or like you usually play like the Abyss, 1 or 2, and Pestilence, and you could play like Nether Void, maybe 7 at least, and then you often play like the Warp Artifacts, maybe.
Warp Artifacts, sorry, that was the name.
But this like okay, so do you think the Dragon Whelps will pay off against the 12 volt deck?
No.
but this looks real cool. So he only has. Yeah, it has both Wheel and Time Twister. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And the Brain Gazer.
I have not seen this deck before.
No, this is really...
by the way, also, I can tell you that Albert...
Okay,
there we go.
We're up to races.
Yeah, so then we need to click that one again, and that's it. So Albert is also drunk as fuck.
Okay, cool.
Already.
So we have a Savannah Alliance, we have a Mox Ruby. No, sorry, we have a Mox Ruby, Soul Ring, and a Chaos Orb, and he's starting just turn 1, playing and flipping the Chaos Orb. Because that's how you do it. I think that depending on what he has in hand, that may make a lot of sense. He's gonna want to do land destruction, right? Because he has basically a deck that enjoys land destruction. It could be a good Nether Void deck, this, for example.
Yeah.
Hard to fit more things in it.
Yeah.
Because I do like the copies a lot.
NoobCon 16 could be a minimum 70 card limit. That could be interesting. Then you draw the power cards a bit
Have you
better.
heard about 30-30-30?
No.
Your deck needs to be 30 creatures, 30 lands, and 30 non-creature, non-lands.
Oh, huh.
It is actually a super fun format.
Yeah. It sounds cool. Yeah, so someone said like this looks like a deck that can be played being turtle drunk.
Yeah, and
you only have to be able to count like 20. So that was a demonic tutor, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will have to call a judge.
and say, Svebu, you can't draw that many cards.
No, but I agree. This is a unique build. I think we don't have a name for it yet. It maybe fuck the deck players. It's a good, it's a good name for the deck, right?
Like it's
not distress. It's not like a classic burn either because it has Gunwheel Dreams and.
But like, creatureless burn has been tried by a lot of people. It has never been good.
No.
Is this the version that might actually be okay? He is 2-0.
Yeah.
Hopefully has played against the deck.
Yeah.
Minimum 70 cards as well. Yeah, but it's not 30-30-30. I would actually like of not ordinary formats. I think that is my absolute favorite format.
Which one?
30-30-30.
Okay.
Like everyone plays 30 creatures. And it's 90 cards, so it's more variance, but it's still like it's not singleton or whatever so you can build cohesive decks still.
So this.
Yeah, man, birds. Oh, hello, by the way. Nice.
Yeah.
Are we that late? Are you up now? Yeah.
So Auden needs to draw some more lands here. Oh, and he.
Oh.
That is not the black wise, but it's still like a kind of angry hand. He probably he has both Wheel and Twister in hand, right? And it was Earthquake, Wheel, Twister, and
I saw Earthquake. Oh, it's too slow.
Yeah.
This does not look good for Auden. It's not giving us the game, so to speak.
No, like
he also said that to me when I said, "Oh, you're on stream." It's like, "Oh, so it's gonna go shit then." Pretty much.
Then like he can't cheat because like we will see him.
Exactly.
Yeah. And all the paperwork would be damning.
Yeah, because that's usually Auden for those who don't know. Like he needs to cheat, otherwise he doesn't win.
But he doesn't like paperwork.
Oh, that's so bad.
So Black Wise, no Ritual. It's gonna Earthquake now for a lot, I think.
Yeah, that seems.
That's there's a fireball for 4, 7, 9, right? I think it's 9. Yeah.
That means he wins with Earthquake next turn now.
Yeah.
And Auden did not do much.
No, maybe.
So where does Auden's deck name come from? Halsbrand. You're Norwegian.
Yeah. So Halsbrand means basically that you're sore in throat, but like the exact.
Halsbrand.
Yeah. The exact translation would be the burning throat, and all his creatures have fire breathing. Basically.
Oh, of course. Oh, how stupid.
Oh, I thought you were asking as like a caller commentator, but you were asking.
No, I was for real asking. I was just... all creatures fire. Like, oh, I did not connect those two. Even the
and then you played your hand, Gordon. I thought, this is interesting banter. Maybe we can talk about, so you speak some of these Nordic languages. Maybe you want to explain for the audience what's going on. And then you can
Oh, and I could have just played along.
No,
and I
yeah,
needed to say
of
that.
course.
Oh,
I- it-
yes.
I know exactly these things as well, Magnus.
Oh, how
Yeah.
good you are at explaining this.
Thank you for providing content. But no.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so Albert Berg.
Yeah, will
one-
he do something
yeah,
now?
He
He doesn't know anything.
no, like if he knew
But otherwise, he has
something,
2 circles.
yeah.
Which is
I-
pretty good against
I
dragons.
think you just like keep it as is right now.
I would not change anything.
But
'Cause
you have
you don't know shit.
no, and then when you know shit, you'll probably bring in the elemental blast and maybe circle.
Yeah, if you see a lot of dragons, you bring.
But you
circles.
like,
if
but,
you
but
don't,
like you can beat the dragon with lightning bolts, and you even like.
yeah.
I'm not sure, like if you want like an extra circle instead of dealing some points.
No,
of
because you don't want to be defensive.
No.
You just want to kill him before he.
yeah,
So here then, he knows more. Not much more.
yeah.
He knows he's playing against burn of some sort, but he didn't see any black vice, copies, or anything like that. So
So probably I
2
probably remove.
lost for a side blast, if you expect that.
I think you remove the whelps for the sushi,
Yeah.
and then you may want to and then you probably remove at least 2 disenchants for divine offering. Maybe you cut 3 okay, so like without knowing at all. So,
Yeah.
one boarding that could be done is like you cut 3 disenchants, you cut probably 4 dragon whelps, and then you add. Then you have cut. Yeah, that's 8 cards. So you add like 3
Nothing
sushi.
to really
No,
board in.
no. Then you no. So then you can just keep like I would cut 2 whelps and 3 disenchants for 2 divine offering and 3 sushi. I think.
Oh, he's playing divine offerings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, no, he needs to keep like 2 disenchants, but
Yeah.
yeah, then I get it. Like
Yeah.
just changing the to better, yeah. That sounds okay. I do like the 2 pork in the deck as well.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
He didn't see anything powerful blue, right?
No, I didn't see anything pretty much.
No.
Just some burn spells. So it's hard for both of them. Therefore they should probably play. Yep. They are.
But I mean, like
Choosing.
changing the disenchants for divine offerings, and then
Yeah,
maybe
but yeah, that's.
I think that makes sense, and then maybe updating.
I would remove, like he's playing 4 disenchants. I would probably update it to divine offering, but I would remove like 2, because he doesn't know of Underworld Dreams.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you don't
Then,
wanna
like
play
Under
4.
Dreams is like a supremely weird card to see from this deck. The only
Yeah.
the only reason he could even think about it was that we saw
A
Dark Ritual, but that doesn't make sense to have Under Dreams in that.
He probably expects Hypnotics, I would say, seeing the
Yeah.
Dark Ritual more than like.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe you
definitely.
play under like Dreams as well,
In-
but he absolutely thinks he's on Hypnotics.
Yeah.
Fuck the deck players,
Mhm.
apparently. So, yesterday I had a talk with, was it Emily and Svante?
Yeah.
And I did the over-under. And I said 4, the deck in top 8. Over or under?
Under, I think. Can I say at? No, but I think
You can say at.
I
if you
think it
want.
will be 3.
Svante was also on 3.
Yeah.
Emily took the over.
Yeah.
If I needed to like really
Yeah.
choose, I would actually say 5.
Okay.
But
Then we'll see.
it's for me. That is one of the more interesting things of today. The Mishra thing. It's just like how much better the deck will be.
Yeah.
Because
Or,
as
and
we
or if
talked
it's
about
better,
before.
like because we saw it, you know, in the first round
Yeah.
of this ABA, and third with Seb against Lindstrom. That
Yeah, the Mishras would have kicked Seb's ass.
yeah,
So yeah, maybe I'm so wrong on that one.
yeah,
But yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. But there's a lot of nice decks out there today, which is like NewCon is always, let's say, a bit spikier than many tournaments.
Yeah.
Because there is no tournament in the world which has that much prestige.
Well, now old school wise, I think it would be it has a high level of prestige, definitely. It's not the world championship anymore, but still,
No,
people want to win NoobCon and they want to win the giant shark.
So it's always
Oh, he brought in the blasts. That's
yeah.
probably a good thing, even though I didn't see that much. Like he saw, you know, the duels and stuff. So, and he probably could
I
expect
would
the
bring
side
in
blast.
like two for side blast and
Power,
Hope
probably. Yeah,
and power,
because
yeah.
you see it's got a fancy card, so you know that then it probably has power.
yeah, like it's backboarded,
And now-
it's altered. It's this is just
Yeah, but then you also see that he now he disenchants the mocks because he like, oh, that's good. Oh, this is the opposite. Like how does it feel when the tables are turned?
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Yeah, and there we have him.
Ah,
Oh, and he has the bolt in hand, you know, so he just need to
mana
draw,
birds. That's
yeah.
why I'm not there. Too much prestige.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let me in the door. Would you let in, Greg?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think he's been invited, and he
Yeah, he's never coming. It's so bad.
no, but he would be very.
I would love to see him at European tournaments. Maybe not just NewCon, just overall.
Yeah.
There are a couple of, but it is hard. Like the Atlantic Ocean is actually pretty big.
So why does he only pump with one here? Does he have a counter spell or something? No, he pumped with two now. Yeah, because I was thinking like, okay, he
Yeah.
only pumped with one last time, but he's got to try to get this race right.
Yeah.
Because he knows that the opponent's playing bolts and
And if Albert plays a land, the Fell War is on and maybe gives blue
Yeah.
for double blue.
so now it's down to 6. Okay, there is the land. Yeah, there's the skipper.
By the way, I completely
Oh.
missed, but why? Resubscribe. Thank you so much. Members as well, but go on. But why is a very good name. But why? Okay. Well, it's done.
Is
yeah?
it Sarah here?
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't think this is much of a game.
Yeah,
Like, it's
the
gonna
land
take-
took a little longer than it
Yeah.
wanted. But just imagine if that would have been a sushi instead of Dragon, then you know he would be at one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
It's for real over. Now it's just over.
Yeah.
But if it had been a sushi, he could have.
And what
copied
was it? I want to copy a land there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and then he would have been fully dead now. But yeah, with the sushi, I could have copied. That's true. And there's the whelp.
But Whelp is so nice, and the art is just so.
Did you play the
beautiful.
whelp there because like maybe you think you can lose against the balancer, right? And he can't side blast the angel because it's on 2.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But
That's
I
two.
don't know what he had in hand, but it was real nice.
Yeah.
I agree, and
So-
it was very. It's really cool also when you see disenchants and chaos orb being used as land destruction,
Yeah,
and
It's-
especially like in that quick succession, and say like, okay, yeah,
Like-
so you can actually use.
those games.
Yeah.
When you draw like Strip Mine and Chaos Orb,
Yeah,
or Chaos Orb
Oh, and
and
Regrow.
Disenchant, like or Regrow.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah. I've seen.
should I do it?
Yeah.
You should always do it, because it's a free win if it works.
Yeah, but if it doesn't work, it's
Pretty bad.
yeah.
But you
If
should
like,
always do it.
if Robert goes like mock soaring, you're like, ah.
Oh, yesterday I had such a good.
Oh, yeah, I think if you have like if you have strip mine and regrowth in hand, you should almost always do strip mine regrowth.
Yeah, but that's more.
Yeah.
The Chaos Orb, the chance have more targets.
Yeah.
But yesterday I played. That guy, not Richard. No, yeah, Richard.
There's no one with that name, Gordon.
No, there's two of them.
You're
There's one here.
You're making up new people.
Yeah, and he Armageddoned.
Yeah.
After copying his own soul ring, I was like, I have 2 soul rings.
Yeah.
This is fine. And I was like, oh, because I kept the stupidest hand ever. I only have lands. Just put land, and threats, and he was like, oh, no land, go. No land, go. Oh, you have a sushi. No land, go. He had this enchanted his soul ring, and like, he killed himself with his Armageddon. That's always fun as well. Because it does happen sometimes. But, yeah, you always feel bad doing something like that. Like, Armageddon should be nice. I have 2 soul rings. You have nothing. Come on. And then, like, nope. Do you like Armageddon?
Yeah. I also like Armageddon to like in multiplayer because it's a good way to like scoop in disgust when you just play an Armageddon and then you scoop. I did that yesterday in a Tribelander game because like people were so annoying to me and I was like, I'm not gonna win this Armageddon scoop, and that's a very fun one, like in a 3-4 player game.
Can we shout out the video quality? Can make out the individual beard hairs.
Nice.
You're making up new people. It's been a lot of my sleeping dream before. Yeah, that's
it's sad that he does that, but I mean, like someone has to call him out on it.
Yeah, I'll try I try my best.
Let's see. Okay, so that's what we in the business call a good start from Olin. They're playing what we in the business call
an okay start.
Yeah, but he wants to follow that up with a card also, I guess. But it's because he can't really play anything right now because it doesn't have double white and doesn't have double red.
That's true.
And if it had like a demonic or something,
I would still not complain on Ancestral 3 Moxes.
No.
Not that often, at least.
No. Hopefully, he can follow this up with a second turn Sir Angel, and then it's
no, because that's a boring card.
So that is a wheel, and he did not have a second turn Sarah. No, it's very fun that they had the LSV signed beta Swords to Plowshares.
Oh, nice! I have 2 islands. LSV signs.
Yeah. But yeah, I am. So they started each with a boon, as they call, like 1 mana to do 3 of something.
It's not here.
So he started with a bolt or a chain lightning, and then he does the blue version, which is slightly better. So now he has Sir Angel. That was a reasonable wheel, though.
Are you sure that the blue boon is better than the others?
Yes.
The white.
Yes.
The white boon is. Like,
yeah, I've seen it
you
played.
can survive.
Yeah, I've seen it in top 8s of like 100 player tournaments. Yeah. So it's
underplayed.
Like I think it was underplayed when no one played it at all. Actually, because it can actually do some things and mess with the math. But I think it's like someone occasional playing 1 or 2 copies.
That's pretty much where it should be.
That was where it should be. So I think one could argue for it being underplayed like 2 years ago, and now I think it's correctly played.
In a Suchi deck, playing
There's the Blackwise. What was it? He did Ancestral and then into Blackwise, yeah. So I didn't see what card it was.
What do you think about Death Ward, especially if you play Sushis?
I kind of like. I think that Death Ward is. I think it's a good card.
I actually think that is a card I actually think is underplayed. Like a one-of. Like it's a
Yeah.
counter spell for one.
So if
white.
you don't know what Death Ward does, it's an instant for 1 white that regenerates a creature. So it's basically like an avoid fate. In what, but like it has some downside and upsides because it can't handle the Sorcery Plowshares, which Avoid Fate can, but on the other hand, it can like survive combat, or it can do stuff like against a disc, or
And why I like it is because sushi is such a played card.
yeah.
There's so often
There's
like
the
a
one,
sushi on both sides,
But there's a
and
lot.
the opponent wants to trade. And you like
So
nope.
just gonna see what happens.
Oh.
They played a Black Lotus, sacked it, and
Shivan?
then but oh yeah, but oh yes, Gloom in play. That makes sense. Okay, Gloom I think is like a little.
I don't like blue at all.
You don't like it?
No,
No,
like it
if you don't.
doesn't do anything.
No, if it doesn't combine it with.
When you get 2 glooms into play, I think gloom is one of those cards you need 3
Yeah,
in the sideboard or none.
I think Gloom is good to stop sort of protection if you're afraid of those.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
But I think the main part which says like Sorcery Plowshare costs 4 is like yes, it was still pretty good for 4. Like it's still fine.
If swords was a rotted,
Yeah.
it cost 4. It will still see the exact same amount of play.
No, not the exact same.
No, but
it would
very close.
It would be playable at least.
It will still be the best removal in the format. No, lightning bolt would be the best, but yeah.
Cyberblast would be better at that point also.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah, sure. Healing Soul to save a creature
Yeah.
from Cyberblast, yeah. They are interesting. But I want to see
So,
Shiva.
yeah,
That's why we have
yeah.
you, Odin. Come on. No, wait, what?
There is Slanfon
There.
smoking. There's a Shivan. Like why are Gordon?
Oh!
Why are you're the actual
Oh,
You're-
the timing
you're the
is off.
Like it's constantly off. Like when it's off all this time, it's like the timing is consistent, Gordon.
Yeah.
You can say
Consistently off.
yeah, like you're the bottom of the barrel when it comes to following a magic.
Like, oh, there is a thing happening.
yeah.
Oh, especially exactly that.
This is surprisingly unsurprising.
No.
Let's see.
No, you're
Okay,
making
so
it
it's built.
It's going to kill the Shiva with 5 damage. Imagine if he had a healing soul.
Yeah.
Or
it would
Death
cost 4.
Ward.
Yeah. Those would have cost 4.
No, that's also true. Yeah, but if he also had 10 mana.
Yes.
Your
Your hypotheticals are.
hey, big brain play. No. Not agree.
But he has the factory here, so maybe we're gonna witness a factory attack.
Like, for real?
He has a brain gaze rating. I'm not sure, but it could be.
Oh, was it? Oh, that would be so nice. Because
Well, it's kind of hard against Black Vice, though. So you can't like fully go out with it because you have a lot of the Moxes in play already, and you use Lotus, so you don't have that.
And he
much.
has 3 cards. But wait, he didn't play anything? Are you sure there's a brain
No,
gas there?
I'm not sure. It could have been
It's hard to
almost
say.
any other card. Not Amulet, of course, but like
Probably not a Sarah Ing. That's a City of Brass at least. But there is a blue card.
yeah.
There is a brain gazer.
Yeah.
I saw the gazing thingy. I was not expecting that to happen.
Him to come.
Yeah.
So what we saw outside the window was Slanfon, who has been. This is why
MIA.
he can't lose. Yeah. So the reason that I think he could cut this shot like before was that
Oh, thank you.
he or who won the
No, it's 1-1.
Yeah.
Because of the mana screw gains that you
Yeah, that's true. Because he hadn't seen Unrolled Dreams before.
Yeah.
So it's he had no reason to think that this enchant would be useful in this matchup.
No, so you cut 2, you change the other 2 to divines.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you just die to dreams.
Yeah. But this could be like, if I were Odin, I would almost think that this was transformation in a sense.
Yes. Yeah, because what it's playing is not what you saw.
No.
This is kind of nice. Like, they're answering each other so good.
Yeah. And here it
Okay.
comes, maybe the disenchant. Yeah.
This is shot for.
I wonder if he had like how many he had left. Like maybe I think he had between around 2. I would assume he had.
Yeah.
Because I think he saw like enough power and stuff to maybe like expect sushis
Like-
or whatever. Like it's,
Yeah, and but that's why I said removing 2 and changing 2 to divine
Yeah.
offerings.
Yeah.
Because
but
you
the-
still power. And
But
maybe
then you have
sushis.
0, right?
Yeah,
That's how language works. Because if you remove 2
that's
and
how
then change
math
it.
works.
Yeah. Yeah. So changing 2 to divine offering, I agree. But then you said like removing the
And
other 2.
removing the other 2. I know it's risky, but after seeing that, yeah.
There goes the bringing it around.
Yep. No, maybe I would have had
How
1
many
because
cards?
of the dark ritual.
1, 2, only 2 cards to bring it through. I think like Martin Lindstrom would have drawn like 7 there.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
some people like to draw cards,
Yeah.
and they are right.
Yeah.
Because drawing cards is the most
Guy has
fun. in
double
Magic.
black vice though, so it's maybe
Yeah, but
yeah.
drawing cards is still the most fun thing you can do in Magic. Oh,
Let's see.
why did I have the alarm set?
So now this looks like a fireball, right? He's starting to calculate. That was a fireball. He's down to 3, which is not great, Bob. So ideally here you would have a healing salve.
Yeah. Once again,
Yeah.
it's the card
Yeah.
that Odin should play and don't, for some reason.
Yeah.
So
I would
3/3
love it if he has the fork in hand now, so it just
Oh, a fork win would be so fun.
yeah,
Like lightning bolt you, fork in response,
Yeah.
you die.
because both are at 3 right now.
Yes.
Which is not that much against
The
Bolt
bolt
deck.
No.
come on.
Oh come on! It would be so funny.
Yeah, Alabaster Potion would have been
Yeah.
the actual that's
What? A
Demonic.
demonic tutor. There is no fork in hand, guys. There is
No,
no red
because-
cards.
Psionic
Oh.
Blast.
Why?
That is greedy. Because
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good play.
Yeah.
Because that Mishra is good.
oof.
The lightning bolt.
And that is an exiled.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, a lightning bolt. And it wouldn't have been game. Why did it take psionic?
probably afraid of the blue blast or something. Because I figure out the odds of blue blast are bigger than red blast.
Yeah,
I think that
that's probably the case, but yeah. Wait a minute.
Whoa, still all about factory. Nice.
Whew.
Sword is almost as good as Alabaster Potioner.
Source of pleasure and Alva's potion, same, different.
Wow,
Um,
that was.
What do you say,
Hey.
Magnus? Should we take a 10-minute break?
Shouldn't we ask the Odin to come here and tell us about this Magic the Gathering ways?
Then we should. Should we take a 5-minute break? I
You
can
need to
get
take a 5-minute break.
No, we can absolutely. I'm gonna take a break, but
Okay.
it was more because I need to go to the bathroom
Oh, okay.
and I need to get another
Yeah.
one of these.
I can ask Odin to come here and tell me about his magic while you go
Yeah.
pee and stuff. But you can.
I'll wait. Yeah, my bedroom decor is special. Let's say it like that. Oh man, I'm not. I'm not feeling great yet. Drunk meter is still on 3. We've taken it it started at 3. Now I'm starting to get hungover, so it went down. I'm trying to make it go up. I think this might be one of the cleanest NewCon streams ever. The soberest. But yeah, some sugar food. That is something I do need. We have so many. Oh, while waiting for Magnus, I need to show this. That is actually a good idea. So, this is the NewCon beer, the official 6-pack of NewCon IPAs and double IPAs, which is kind of awesome. Michelle Raro, who did the juice and gin,
Yeah.
came with beer this year.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
The new bear. Mm.
And it's not like the labels are like random printed like
No.
it's real, like
Yeah.
These are professionally made by a real brewery.
Yeah.
It's not a home brew or anything. Yeah, because home brewing canning is actually kind of hard. So. No, I'm so impressed that it is. What did it say?
And original
Like
Cali
what?
also on the art. The channel art is by Cali.
No, it's original Cali art.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. But what did it say? Like 50 liters got fucked up.
Yeah, because it exploded. Yeah.
It's the same. The use of gin exists just because and
Yeah.
they destroy the equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Apparently
you can't-
that's what they do.
Yeah, but you can't make any more juice and gin because there was like some weird stuff with it, so the equipment doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, like they're
They were surprisingly expensive. This right?
no way over there. Yeah, no, yeah, the use of gins. The only bottle that have been like auctioned
Yeah.
a couple of €100.
Yeah, I think it was about 650 or something.
Yeah. I know who,
Pest
because he's
bought it.
here.
No, Pest
Oh,
bought it.
did Pest win?
Yeah.
I thought Luring won.
No,
It was them two
Yeah.
from like 300.
yeah.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. Now I can go to the bathroom.
And also get a pen to sign your portrait, Gordon. I found a card that looked exactly like Gordon.
Absolutely.
Ooh, candy.
Yeah, here's one thing. Don't speak Norwegian.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try.
You want you can have your own candy. Ooh, lot of
Thanks.
candy. I'm. Oh, that's a Mitch Sheffield one then. He overcommits with the candy. Pure candy.
Right.
And there probably was something in it also.
Yeah, I'm just thinking this is the right way.
Oh yeah, so that's
Wow.
this is a weird card game.
A lot of stuff.
That some other people also got like it's an old card, like dead card game that some other
Okay.
people also have some decks from if you wanna learn how to play or something.
Yeah. Nice.
Inside and this I don't know what it is. This is this is a nice
Like
Maddox
Black
deck
Counter.
counter. But you already had a good one.
I do, but anyways. Thanks.
Very cool deck.
Thanks.
Very tight game.
Yeah, a bit too tight for my own.
Yeah, I was
And all my matches so far has been the same. I've been like sitting on the edge of my chair and just like tripping.
yeah. And the first two games were kind of fun. Like it was fun to see, when you used like Chaos Orb and Disenchants as actual Man at Nile.
Yeah, in the second game. The first
yeah.
game I didn't do nothing.
No, he did do that.
Yeah, of course.
So you played turn 1 Chaos Orb to kill your blue-white land, and then you basically didn't have anything.
True. So luckily he kind of mulliganed to 5 in the second game, and I tried to do the same.
Yeah.
And it worked out pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, because the third game felt like was the actual. That's when we played some Magic.
Yeah, it felt like that was could have been more even.
No, it was wild. We were.
That could have gone.
And
both ways.
it has a really strange deck of like because he had like Underworld Dreams in it, so we were very uncertain if you would have kept your Disenchants in or not.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because you didn't really see anything that would in the first game.
No, I didn't. So I boarded out my bolts and I kept my swords just because I saw that he was on some sort of burn thingy, and my Dragon Whelps doesn't survive any bolts.
Yeah.
And if he just plays like is playing like a burn deck, like heavy burn, I can always use
like the
like the sword, sort of.
Yeah.
But and that was the case when I had the Shivan on the board.
Yeah.
He decided to fireball. He actually said that he was going to fireball me at first.
Yeah.
But then I said, "You sure?" or something, and he decided to maybe I should take the Shivan. So he took the Shivan.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't have done that, of course, maybe I would have been dead from something else. But I did have a sword. Sword in my hand.
Yeah.
So if he later on wanted to like take up the Shivan, I could have sorted it and pumped it and stuff like that. But that was a bit too close.
Did you see his deck by the way?
No, I didn't.
It is so that's yours, of course. So this no creatures and 12 bolts, copy artifacts, and Underworld Dreams.
Yeah,
which is like kind of hard to know like before we saw him in game 3. It's
I think that like the only mistake I kind of did with sideboarding was to take in my Divine Offerings, because I saw the copy artifacts, but I didn't see any like robots or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk as fuck.
Not yet. Well played, man. Well played, man.
Yeah, well played.
I heard that. Well, I was told.
Yeah, so that was the opponent who came in and noted that he was not drunk as fuck, he was only slightly tipsy and looked very tipsy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So your deck. So what did you do in terms of your mulligans here? Sorry, your sideboarding.
I took basically took in for I took out my bolts in with for red blasts.
Yeah.
And I took out Wheel of Fortune and the Earthquake, I think, for 2 Divine Offerings.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about taking in Stone Rain the last match, but I couldn't find any cards to take out, and I didn't see any maces. So
yeah. So were you thinking about the sushis? You saw like a lot of lightning.
Yeah, but I saw the copy artifacts, and
so it's not
the first game.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I didn't want him to like be able to copy anything, basically.
No. Cool.
Yeah.
Then
this is not a 3-0 deck, by the looks of it.
no, but you clearly are 3-0. I think
but
like it's really cool with the double chip. Like we were hoping, in the last like round there when you both were at 3.
Yeah.
And like basically anything would kill anyone.
Yeah.
That you would have the fork in your hand.
Yeah.
So just to like try to bolt, you can fork it.
Yeah. Well, you should have seen the ending of my last match. I actually managed to fireball and fork for 20.
Nice.
And I only have 1 fireball in my deck. So that was a weird one.
Yeah. So
everything has been really weird and like super grindy.
yeah.
Like trading all the way.
Yeah. Like we're at 1 and he's doing 2.
Yeah. And if he would have gotten the fireball or another fireball, if he had it, I don't know, he could have taken me out.
Yeah, that's true. I think he was afraid for the blast because
Yeah,
also even if he had like just a lightning bolt there,
yeah,
he would have had an extra turn because he didn't take the 2 damage from the blast.
he didn't.
No, he would have been at 3
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of 1, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
he would have 1 return
Yeah, of course.
before he was killed by the factory. So I presume that he was just thinking that there is bigger odds that you have that blast than something else.
Yeah, of course.
We were talking a lot about healing solve also, how that's
That could have been a card.
yeah. We post that it's right now correctly played, like the correct amount of healing solves are played. Like a couple of years ago, no one played them at all.
Yeah.
And now you occasionally see like 1 or 2 in the other deck. And I don't think we should play more, but it can actually be a card in a sense.
Yeah. I've been playing like Death Ward and such, but it doesn't make sense in like every matchup.
No,
Just,
definitely not.
of course, if
Disco, for example.
yeah, of course. But if people want to like bolt my Dragon Whelp because it's boltable, if it's like Healing Soul or Death Ward, doesn't really matter. But in the matchups when you would like to survive a bolt, makes more sense.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I think we're just waiting for the next round. Is there anything you wanna like talk about in terms of life, or?
I think I want a beer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then I should let you get the beer, and I will stare into this void until.
I can buy some beer and come back and stare into
Oh,
something.
if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, but also I'll just get the beer and let's see what happens.
Yes. We'll see what happens. I think I'm good, but thank you. I have some cardboard eggs that the Australian guy, he said they were from Tasmania, and then the Australian said no, they were actually from the UK, but we don't dare tell him because he may have a knife or something. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll just message
Pretty
him when
sure,
he's on the send an email when he's on the flight back.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
We also have some Lindt chocolate, which I believe are from Switzerland, but now maybe the chat will say are from like Guam or something. And like a bunch of like fun weird stuff, like magic comic books. This is the story of Conan from Armada Comics. Hopeless is like a surprisingly coherent story for being such a bad set, but it's very weird, sort of like corny fantasy. And these are like the Shadow Mage. Like these are the proper lores of magic, in a sense. I guess this is a fun card. Yeah, so a few of the magazines have like cards in them. So this, for example, has a fireball that you get. So like if you wanna buy a Magic magazine, you also get this fireball, which is a common card. But the fun thing with this fireball is that this is one of the 2 most like confusing inducing cards that they printed that has caused like a lot of weird stuff. And does anyone, I'm not sure if anyone knows why this fireball is weird, if it's common knowledge, but because these comic books came out in 94, it has the copyright line of 94. Yes, exactly. Whipparshall 83, you are correct. And most fireballs that has a copyright line has copyright line 95, of course. Moved from around that era because they're from 4th edition, and that has a 94 copyright line. And then you wonder, okay, so why does it matter that it has a 94 copyright line? Why would that cause monetary confusion? And I guess if you know that the problem is that that's 94 copyright line, you may also be aware of the set Summer Magic or Edgar. And cards in Summer Magic, it was... There's like a lot of back and forth with exactly Summer Magic was. If it was like supposed to be the first shipment of 4th edition, or just a fix of revised, or how they thought about it. But like during the summer of '94, the Wizard Coast tried to print like a next version of a core set, or a new batch of revised, or depending on who you ask or what source you look at. But they turned out to be like way too dark instead. And even though they fixed like a bunch of the problems, like they fixed Friend with Freet and stuff, they had a lot of other problems. So they printed Hurricane Blue, for example, and they missed a bunch of apostrophes in names. And yeah, I need Stebo here. Yeah, Stebo had a really good collection of Summer. He's played a Summer only deck. So there were like a big shortage of Magic project during the summer of '94, and some people blame that on the printers at that point being occupied with Jihad and Fallen Empires at the time, and some people blame it like on Heat Wave in Belgium where the printers were, and some people say now this was due to creating this new edition of the core game. But because they felt it was bad, they decided to destroy the whole print run. But first they put out like large bins where employees could pick the cards they wanted for their decks, and accidentally a couple of booster boxes got sent off, a few of them to Ireland and a few of them to Tennessee, where they if you open them you would get Magic cards. They look exactly like revised boosters, but inside were cards that were much darker and had this 1994 copyright line. And before just like 5 or 6 years ago, when a lot of Summer Magic hit the market because of collectors who had worked at Wizards and picked up a bunch of cards when they put out those bins with cards, and they had contacted other people who sold them further, and Summer became somewhat available. It was insanely hard to find Summer cards, and Summer cards were very expensive. So like a Summer card would cost like a magnitude more than like an alpha version of the card. If I want like a Stone Rain, for example, in Summer, which I bought, and I bought an alpha at the same time, I think I paid, I'm not sure, but like maybe not 100 times, but like at least 30 times more for the Summer one than the alpha one. And that of course has changed quite a bit now. But if you would have a Summer Fireball, that could be 400 or 500 euros or something. Yeah, so Stone's like 400 now. Yeah, I think I paid slightly more for it when I got mine. It's kind of interesting. Those are one of the few old school cards that has dropped a bit in price. I had it in an Easter egg on a new one, so I hid like a playset of Swedish legal Stone Rain, so just Summer, Unlimited, Alpha, and Beta. So I don't have it anymore, but I don't remember what I paid for it. But regardless, so if you found like this Fireball, which was very common because you got in each magazine, and then you looked at it and you see the copyright line says 1994, and you think, oh, why does this card has a different copyright line than all my other 4th edition cards? Or if you buy a collection and you just check that and see that, oh, this has a copyright line that says 94 instead of 95 like all the other cards, and you Google Magic card copyright line 94, you might stumble upon some site that says, oh, we have Summer Magic. So these fireballs and also blue elemental blasts, which were in other magazines, became like almost notorious for being, you know, you don't really wanna buy unseen summer magic's fireballs or elemental blasts, because the odds are that they're not actually summer magic, that they just got them from a magazine. And I think like it's very easy to see the difference if you have a summer magic card, because the copyright line is much like bloatier in a sense. Like it's the same copyright line as it is in Legends, and this has a more similar copyright line with having 4th edition. So, but if you just know that you should look for 1994, you could still like confuse them. So that was my side rant about that. No Magic and no Gordon here. There are a lot of like fun stuff laying around here. Here is my deck for tomorrow. For Wizards Tournament 3. It is, I'm not sure how many cards there are. There are probably maybe 100 or so. So this is the alpha only format. So my goal was initially to have like 93 cards, because 93 is kind of cool, because alpha came out in 93. But then you just, you know, pick up more cards here and there, and suddenly you have like a lot of cards. So I think it's like 100 or so. And the important thing when you play a format like alpha only is, of course, that, you know, there is no real deck construction rules, except that you're supposed to have at least 40 cards. So what you really want to do is that you want to play multiple of restricted cards, just to show that, you know, you don't properly follow the rules, and you want to play at least 5 of some cards to also show that, you know, this is, because you can't really do that in other formats. So I, for example, have maybe, yeah, so this, it's very hard to know where the cameras are, I feel. But this deck, for example, has 5 Protocol Sorcerers, as is sweet, and 2 Sol Rings. And it's not particularly good deck, but it's kind of fun to have a deck that has yeah, you can, it feels like very, you know, proper Magic. You can just split the deck in half and play it with a friend, and you should have a reasonably good time. It's not horrible, it's not like a good deck, but it's like pure Magic in a sense. And it's got penny sleeves and all the things that an alpha deck should have. I also got this nice nice divider that maybe this works, or can do it like this. It's a divider from one of the guys who's often around here, and he only owns alpha cards. He only plays alpha cards, and he comes here with his dog. So here, for example, is one of his tags that says, you know, you only play alpha. So you try to get, like, the patches I have on this side of the jacket is things you have to do something to get them. So like the Chaos Orb patch is like you flip Chaos Orb 50 times and drink some shots, and you prove that you can flip a Chaos Orb. The Raging River Society is that you swim through a weird river in Switzerland and try to survive that. It's a bad idea, but it's kind of fun. And And then the Dwarven Warriors legend thing is if you come to that tournament at least 5 times, and then Alpha is like basically playing Alpha. And then most of the stuff here is things that, you know, just tournaments or communities that want to share patches. I think we lost Gordon. Maybe I can just put a B right back here, and I will. Or Slanfon. Are you surviving?
Barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about just putting on a break here and going to check, you know, who should be on the stream, and you wanna join in here?
Now or
Yeah. Or I can just put it on hold for a few moments.
yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I'll put it on hold for a few moments. We will be right back. I think round 3 will start in just a couple of minutes. Or sorry, round 4.
How are you?
Jag var inte där. Jag snackar till med dig eller? Nej, jag har tydligt. Jag ska vitsa en tid.
Nej, det behöver du inte göra. Jag kan vara utan en tia, tror jag.
Ja, nice. Att jag var såhär, portot skulle vara med än kortet. Jag var såhär, orkar liksom. Måste man vara såhär. Som det hade kommit. Jag blev ju mygelöverbjuden i...
Ja, jag köper det.
Ja, och så bara... Vad gör jag för dig? Ja.
Jag vill bara bra med grejerna. Vad ska jag göra?
Oh, he has left things like this. I asked him if we should have a break. Sit down. Den är min. Du har också 2 kort som är mina.
Ja, de är klara.
Nice. Till 9 har jag hört talas om. So, everyone, oh, he didn't know how to do the be right back. Of course he didn't, because...
Why would he?
Why would he? Yeah, because we didn't go through these things. So, there is pairings. I'm gonna find something, and we'll be back in 3 minutes.